You can time travel?
We're in 825 Baghdad.
Are we at the House of Wisdom?
You four have been specially chosen to take our project into the next generation.
We can't interfere with anything in the past, or things won't turn out the way they're supposed to.
We need to follow Fawcett and get the device back and end this.
I will not stop until your legacy, everyone's legacy, lies in ruins!
Your fate will be great. Please, just don't give up. Baba!
This virtual reality game is crazy! You can even eat!
Dangerous thing that we fall into. Our focal point needs to be Inna Ma'aya Rabbi Sayahdeen. This is a very different focal point. The focal point of Musa
Welcome back.
alayhi
You're still tuned in to News and Views with myself, Salailo Makudiri. And yeah, that brilliant thriller that you just saw is from TimeHoppers, The Silk Road. They've taken Islamic history, added a dash of time travel to it, and turned it into an unforgettable adventure for kids around the world. It looks really awesome. It's a journey of culture, faith, and imagination. And I want to hear all about it. And I'm sure you do too after seeing that wonderful trailer. Trailer. And joining us are the creative minds behind it, Flordeliza, Dayrit, writer, director, and co-founder of Muslim.Kids TV, and Dr. Fatima Coovadia, co-executive producer and long-term supporter of the platform. Ladies, assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah so much for joining us. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I think I'll jump right into it because just looking at that trailer, I'm really excited to see the whole thing and to see what it looks like. And I'll start with you, Dr. Fatima. If you can just give us, a short synopsis of what this project is all about, the inspiration behind it, and why was it so important to showcase it the way that you have?
Absolutely. This is a really, really exciting project. And it's been the vision of Milo Productions for many years to bring, to media a platform where we can really shape the worldview for our kids using a Muslim Islamic-centric lens to bring entertainment to our kids. And this is what we're doing here with TimeHoppers. It's entertainment, but it's also education, where kids will be watching and being entertained and learning at the same time. And, so we are able to bring to them more authentic storytelling through a diverse set of characters on screen.
And I think that's very, very wonderful. Flordeliza, let me come to you. As the writer and director of this project, how does it feel both educational and also so wildly imaginative at the same time? Where did this idea of combining, I think, the two, time travel with a bit of Islamic history come from, and having to put it together in such a really, really wonderful, colorful way?
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting us to the show. And really, as a revert, I've always been very curious about, of course, is the Islamic history and culture. I've always loved it. And I had to really immerse myself into learning about it when I first converted to Islam, and and finding out about the golden age of Islam and the Islamic scientific discovery was really fascinating. And I really wanted to share it with the world. So really, this is where it all started, is just out of my curiosity and seeing that, look, children needs to know about this. These are great role models for children around the world, not only Muslims, in fact, but in fact, every child should know about these great people behind the innovators of the modern the modern science and medicine.
Mm. Mm, mm. I want to stay with you. I think you mentioned something which is very, very important. The fact that you are a revert yourself, and I was looking at the characters. They are a vibrant mix. They seem to come from different backgrounds. They're curious, they're funny, and just full of heart. Can you tell us, why was this so important to show that aspect, the different parts of Muslim identity? Was that an intentional kind of stance that you took from the start of this project?
Oh, yes, definitely. I mean, an important purpose of the movie is to empower Muslim children and to make them feel that they can be heroes. So we developed the characters so that they would have a variety of personalities and traits that are both believable and aspirational, so that really, as you mentioned, kids can really relate to it. We also wanted to break down a lot of stereotypes about who Muslims are and what they can do. And so those are some of the things that, really, it's a fun way of us. Also, it's the most enjoyable part, really, of writing Time Hoppers, was really the development of the characters.
Mm, mm, mm. Dr. Fatima, I want to ask a similar question, to you. We live in a world where representation is very, very powerful and very, very important. How do you hope these characters kind of reshape the way Muslim kids see themselves, especially in media, and platforms like these ones?
Well, firstly, this is a first where Muslim kids will really see themselves on the screen, where they can relate to the characters, where the characters might share their name. So that hasn't been done before, and especially hasn't been done before to this scale, where, a young Muslimah will look at Aisha and would be able to see herself in there and celebrate her own athletic ability and prowess, and really feel proud of who she is. And so similarly with all the other characters, I think there will be someone that each child will be able to relate to, see themselves in, and celebrate themselves in a way that they haven't had the opportunity to do so before.
Mm, 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 mm. And as the executive producer of this project, how involved were you when it comes to shaping Time Hoppers as it looks like right now, from the creative side to also the storytelling side of things and just the general themes of it?
Yeah, so unfortunately, I'm more behind the scenes type of
Yeah.
person, so I didn't have so much fun as Flordeliza did. But certainly, the excitement was there from the very start of the project, where this was just kind of, hey, I think we can move on to the next level of production, and we were all on board from the very start. This is a movie that was needed. It was needed globally for our children, for ourselves, for our communities. And there was absolutely no hesitation to dive in straight from the start. So Alhamdulillah, I feel very blessed and fortunate to even have a very small role in bringing this to the screens.
Mm, most definitely. Floreliza, from your side, how important was it for you to balance, staying true to some of the historical accuracies while also keeping kids entertained. So, it's not like a history class that's a bit boring and it doesn't really come to life the way that you guys have brought it to.
Yes, exactly. We wanted to really bring history in the most fun and interesting manner, and that's why we developed Time Hoppers. Growing up, I've always been very, very interested in history, and so I thought, okay, history should be fun, and it should be on theaters, and so especially for children. I think one of the one of the thing that what's really unique about the project, that how we developed it, is really getting a couple of historical researchers, experts in the field of Islamic history, come on board to help us develop the characters, right? So we had a ton of research that we developed, that they had given us for the environments, for the characters themselves, that we used when we were writing the series, the movie. So it was really, really important for us to make sure that we were somewhat accurate, but at the same time we were, we still gave a lot of these, scientists, a bit of character. For example, Mansa Musa, we wanted to give him a little bit of that swagger, that, cool effect to him, which, of course, he was always been the coolest person in the world, in history. And so
who's Elon Musk when you have Mansa Musa?
Yes, exactly, exactly. So we're really, really, proud of even the the combination of scientists that we put together in the movie. We have Al-Khawarizmi in there, and a really surprising one was also Mariam Astrolabi. So our characters, had a really fun time with her. So I hope that audience out there will go and see some of the fun things that we did with the movie.
If I may add to that,
Yes.
the movie is set in 2050. So it is a very much a mix of, futuristic and the past coming together. And it really shows kids, the relevance of the foundation, the historical foundation that Islam brought to modern science. And so it's that bridge where they can really bring the two together and see that the contributions that we've made to innovation and allows us to do all the cool things that we're doing today with our phones and our technology. So alhamdulillah, that's something that we really wanted the kids to be able to see.
Most definitely. And I'll stay with you, Dr. Fatima. We live at a time where, parents are very, very careful when it comes to the content that their children are consuming. I think there's a variety of content out there which is sometimes not palatable, especially for young children. Looking at Time Hoppers, was it intentional to curate an Islamically acceptable kind of content for children to consume in a world where honestly it's just madness out there what kids can get exposed to?
Yes, absolutely. And with all our productions, that is primarily the foundation and the vision on which we work. And it's, really to bring that Muslim lens into everything that we're doing, to ensure that what we put on the screen is Muslim friendly, halal friendly, family friendly. And so I think that, not only will the kids enjoy it, like I said, family friendly, it's something that everyone can come together to watch and to hopefully have lots of discussions after.
No, most definitely. Flordeliza, I want to come to you. Without giving too much away. I'm sure there are parents that have watched the trailer. If you can just give them a bit of bit of synopsis, a short kind of introduction of what Time Hoppers is all about, and what can they expect while watching it with their children and the whole family, as Dr. Fatima mentioned.
Well, it's a time travel action adventure movie, and the kids get to travel to different times, different periods of time, and they meet these different scientists and scholars that really change the world. And so we really want them to be able to interact with them. The kids interact with them and save them from an evil alchemist. So I hope that your audience can see it. Another thing too that I wanted to add is we also developed a company game and educational materials to go along with it. And really, we wanted to emphasize and give them some more information about who these scientists and scholars are that really changed the world. And so they are available for everyone to access. And so yeah, I just wanted to add that on.
Just one more question before I let you guys go. But I'm going to ask you about the details and everything. I think this would be really, really cool to find out. Is there a character from the four that you guys see yourself most in, and why?
Oh, well,
You can start, Flordeliza.
Well, for myself, I had a lot of fun creating the character of Abdullah, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a street smart guy, and I think what we wanted to showcase in that with his character is that yes, we have these characters or kids that are really intelligent and that are really good in the academics, but there are also kids that are just plain street smarts that they can problem solve anytime, any day. And of course, I wanted Aisha. Another one too that what's my favorite is Aisha. She's the most athletic of the group, and of course, she's a young hijabi like myself. And so I wanted people to understand that we are empowered, that we can do a lot more, that that perhaps it's hidden under our hijabs, but we are very, very much that Muslim women are powerful. And so yeah, those are my two favorite characters that I've written with Time Hoppers.
Beautiful. And for you, Doc, any character that you see most in yourself?
Yeah, I think Layla, she's quiet but smart, very emotionally intelligent, really leads, finds her voice. And Alhamdulillah, I hope I'm still doing that as I continue, coming through the challenges of this world, inshallah. But quiet but steady, that hand that everyone needs to leading with the heart. So inshallah, I think there is someone for everyone to aspire to look up to in this movie. And you are going to, I'm excited to see who all my kids choose as their hero.
Yeah, most definitely. Before I let you go, Dr. Fatima, for South African audience, who are looking at this, they want to watch it. Where, when, can they be able to access it and watch it for?
So the movie debuts October 31st, Friday night. Please get your tickets. It's going to be released nationwide on the 31st at Ulster, Kinnico, New Metro, and Cinecenters. So you can head on to your favorite movie house, in Joburg, Sandton, Rosebank, Hyde Park, Eastgate, anywhere really, the Zone, Mall of Africa, you name it, it's going to be playing. So I suggest getting your tickets early. getting to watch the movie early, because I know your kids are going to want to go again, and you don't want to miss out.
Well, there you have it. Thank you so much, ladies, to the both of you. I think this is a really, really wonderful project. I know I'm excited to watch it, and I'm pretty sure all of our audience, after seeing that trailer especially, would want to take the kids to go watch it. I think it's a really, really wonderful project, and I really, really appreciate you joining us on Salam Media. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you
us.
so much, Layla.
There you go. There is Flordeliza, Dayrit, writer and director of TimeHoppers, The Silk Road, and Dr. Fatima Coovadia, co-executive producer of the project. And yeah, reminding us that storytelling can be both powerful and playful at the same time. TimeHoppers will be in cinemas. I think we'll put up that poster once again from October the 31st. So next Friday, from Stekeniko, New Metro, wherever you go and watch your movies with. And I think it's a great one to go with the rest of the family, with the kids, to go watch it. Historically accurate, depiction of the impact that Islam has had throughout history, depicted in a way that is fun and colorful and easily understandable by kids. So 31st of October, take your family, take the kids, and be sure to take a look at it. Otherwise, we've come to the end of the conversation. We're going to take a quick break. News and views will continue after this.